We have an update about Super Animal World finally. First off, the big question. When is Super Animal World coming? Well, they're still saying when it's ready, but this time they promise that the next timeline they announce will be final. No more delays after that. The devs are making sure the expansion is polished, since it's going to be a huge addition that sets the stage for future content and brings in new players. In the meantime, they've got a triple holiday respawning day event kicking off on April 1st, so at least there's something to keep us entertained. As for development, they've expanded a ton since their last update. More quests, new characters, animations, UI updates, and even big improvements in sound and music. Logan from Pixile sat down with Charlie, aka Catbo, the mastermind behind the music and sound design of Super Animal Royale. Since 2018, she's been shaping the game's audio, from composing music to voicing the cute and sometimes chaotic animal sounds. But she's not just a composer. She also helps with live streams and even some coding. Now, before we dive deeper, here's a quick look at some of her amazing work. Her favorite track, Rebel March. When asked about her favorite piece, Catbo instantly thought of Rebel March, the theme of the Rebels. What makes this song extra special is that over 20 community members joined in to record their voices, creating a folksy, battle-ready anthem. She loved mixing all those voices together, and you can hear parts of this track throughout the game, especially in SAW versus Rebellion and Super Animal World's new background music. And now, let's take a moment to listen to the Rebel March track. What's new in Super Animal World? With the upcoming expansion, the team is crafting fresh sound effects for new features like fishing, bug catching, and hamster ball racing. Joining her in this task is Nathan Core, a new sound designer. Together, they want every new activity to feel unique through sound. Plus, they're working on improved NPC voices and UI sounds to make the game more immersive. Here's a look at some of these new activities in action. Biome-specific music. One of the most exciting changes is that different areas, or biomes, will have their own unique music. Catball's favorite? The Forest track, a relaxing version of the game's main theme. She also loves the swamp music, which is inspired by Pete's song and has a cozy vibe that makes her want to hang out there. Want to hear how these areas sound? Check out this clip, making music that feels natural. Designing background music is tricky. It needs to be interesting without being distracting. Catbo worked hard to create a system where the music flows naturally as you move between biomes, keeping the experience seamless and immersive. I love Pete's song and the idea of giving characters a special feeling with music. Can we expect more animals to get their own theme songs? Answer: we'd love to if we have the time, and there's a strong story motivation for it. Which characters would you like to hear themes for? Will there be relevant updates to the map design after the release of the DLC? Answer: yes. Super Animal World will launch with some pretty cool new locations on the island, and we have a roadmap planned for even more in future updates as well. The sound design is my favorite aspect of this game. How do guys decide which melee weapons have unique sounds and which have the generic one? Answer: honestly, we typically go with what's the most fun to do and what we have time for. Certain weapons naturally spark creative ideas, and sometimes we add special sounds and effects later when inspiration strikes. We use the same approach for weapon skins and their audio-visual effects too. Are y'all interested in doing any other collaborations after the Turnip Boy event? I love seeing indie games get together to do cool stuff, so even as someone with no knowledge of TB, that event was such a nice surprise. Answer: absolutely. We're particularly excited about teaming up with other indie developers like ourselves, and we definitely have more collaborations planned. We've actually been redesigning a few things in Super Animal World that should make our future collabs extra fun. Super glad to hear you enjoyed the Turnip Boy event. We love our friends at Snoozy Kazoo. Do you plan to release a new animal alongside SAW? Answer: maybe. There are plenty more super animals and breeds we'd love to introduce. After all, what's Super Animal World without its super animals? If there's one you'd especially love to see, let us know.